started writing this poem when before my daughter, whose name is Saturn, was born, and it's called Children of the Night. And out of the sun's gates come little girls in dresses of fire, wearing pigtails of braided smoke which stem for their moon-cratered scalps. The glowing seeds of a nightly garden that will blossom into full moons regardless of the sun. They know the night and the 7 names of the wind through the tales of their wind-blown fathers. Who will father these mothers of light? And what will become of me? Children of the night. Only some will star the sky, only believers in death will die, and fathers must feather the wings of women. For the unfeathered masses dangle ridiculous, carrying crosses, the phallics fill tombs, the future sails silent, through blood-vivid brooms that ripple with riddles of cows and spoons and births, moons and earth, sun-centered at noon. She buries her eggs in the soil and plants her feet in the sky. Soil sees a circus of carrots and clowns and minstrel shows our desires, and here I stand, court gesturing infinity, fetal-fisted for revolution, but open hands birth humility. Now, what is the density of an eagleless planet? Must my spine be aligned to sprout wings? I'm slouched in the slang steps in Kango with gang reps, my orbit rainbows, Saturn's rings, mystically lit presto polaris, karmic flame, future in Saturn's and Aries. Now I'm a fish called father, with gills type dizzy, blowing liquid lullabies through the spine of time to tranquilize the nervous system's defeat. At the feet of forever the children are gathered, rather buried in that mass graveside of the night. They are the seeds of light planted in the sky, but then nights and skies are meaningless to their unearthly eyes. They are our children, playing chess on the sunburnt backs of one-eyed turtles, checkmating a lifetime slow crawl to enlightenment, cashing in their crown and glory for magic and contradiction. The children of fiction, born of semen-filled crosses thrust in Calvary's mound, with memories of Manana's millennium, the gravity of the pendulum, the inscription of the grail, the rumors of war and famine, diseases and storms of hell. All hail the new beginning, behold the winter's end. Bring on the puppets and dragons as the ceremonies begin, for they have come to shatter time and bring back the dead newborn, an army of me, bearing change in the front lines and shadows in the field mines to wilderness, the lights of the city. I have seen them, a tumultuous army of bastards and beggars, madmen and idiots, witches and harlots, dancers and lunatics, sinners and singers, losers and lovers, students and teachers, poets and priests, orbiting the realms of the ordinary through the ordinances of those ordained by the beast. These are our children, love-laden life lanterns, casting shadows that shepherd the flocks, crying wolf in the moon's full, as sirens of love's lull, the offspring of Gibraltar's rocks. Who will deny them and thrice crows the cock? Will it be you, Peter? Decked in daymare's denial, masqueraded in matter, over mind under trial. Self is the servant to serpents with wings. 3 is the beginning of all things. Triangles and rectangle your wings. Let vision blur not your deservings. Pile stones on an earth ancient learnings. See self as the ghost of your servings. If you're serving the Father, there's no son without mother. Parent bodies discover water bodies and drown. Wade me in the water till Atlantis is found. On the seafloors of self, I'm starfish and unbound. Heard the name of that mountain, Stone Mountain. Water. Leave it to me to write tongue twisters that even I can repeat. Lest this carnal equation cancel out wind and truth, throw me beyond sometimes, drench me waterproof, let eaves drop forever, rain sunsets on my roof as I sit on the front porch of my sanity. Deciphering hand bones to Van Gogh's vanity, oiled egos canvassed and framed to be reborn, unborn, unburied, unnamed, a reflection through a blood-stained glass window of souls gone yellow round the edges, carbonated dreams and blurred daily lives. But let family bring focus out of swamps, blossom lotus, the muddy water blue daughters of infinity. Grant you water-bodied bodhisattvas our serenity as we rise with the tides towards divinity, and she will be raised by wolves. Just below the masonry Dixon line, where eagles noose the misuse of Osiris' sacred papyruses and their claws clench, so that the vultures our memories may feast upon the remedies of ancient laws lynched, and flock to the treetops of the forethoughts we have forgotten. Yes, silence will be begotten of the wind. The silver eyes of the darkness are her friends, and they sometimes stand forever in their dens, on the mountainsides of sometimes now and then. In between the rise and set of you and I, may blue visions know the depths of liquid skies, and some ask me if she cries in the night. when it's the substance of her tears that drench the days with light. Shit, you better hope she do, cause they're women with fur coats and painted faces, dancing on the peripheries of perfection. They eat Chinese apples that stain their teeth red and can cackle cosmos out of chaos at a moment's notice. The children on the train, selling chocolate with the mothers in the background, fundraising their dreams from the dead. And the altars of boredom correspond with catharsis and change the leaves of my needs are in dread. I need fruit and vegetables, for only living things can feed the span of wings, and thus she was born to charter my flight into the blues of night. I am the darkness that precedes the light, a pupil of the sea's reflective sight. Notebook in hand, I footnote land and write, plot dot 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 and dot my eyes as bright, and cast my lot amongst the children and the night. What I got, come and get some, get on up, hustler of culture. I stand on a corner of the block, slinging amethyst rocks, drinking 40s, the Mother Earth's private nectar stock, dodging cops. As 5-0 be the 66690 to fix that purple rain. Type of shit that drives membranes insane. Oh yeah, I'm in the fast lane, snorting candy yams that free my body and soul and send me like Shazam. Never question who I am, God knows, and I know God personally. In fact, he lets me call him me. I be one with rain and stars and things, with dancing feet and watermelon wings. I brings the sunshine and the moon, and the wind blows my tune. Meanwhile, I spoon powdered drum beats in the plastic bags, selling kilos of kente skag, taking drags of a collars on freebase through saxophones and flutes like mad. The high notes make me space float. I be exhaling in rings that circle Saturn, leaving stains in my veins and astrological patterns. Yeah, I'm serious, B. Doggone niggas plotted shit lovely, but the feds is also plotting me. They're trying to imprison my astrology, put my stars behind bars, my stars in stripes, using blood-splattered banners as nationalist kites. But I control the wind, that's why they call it the hawk. I'm Horus, son of Isis, son of Osiris, worship like Jesus, resurrected like Lazarus. You can call me lazy. Lazy, yeah, I'm lazy because I'd rather sit and build than work and plow a field, worshiping the daily yield of cash green crops. The evolution stopped the evolution of your technology, a society of automatic tellers and money machines. Nigga, what? My culture is lima beans and tambourines and dreams manifest, dreams real, not consistent with rationale. I dance for no reason, for reason you can't dance. Caught in the inactiveness of intellectualized circumstance. You can't learn my steps until you unlearn your thoughts. Spirit soul can't be store-bought. Fuck thought leads to naught, simply stated leads to you trying to figure me out. Your intellect is figuring your soul. Your being's not whole. Check your flagpole, stars and stripes. Your astrology's imprisoned by your concept of wider self. What's your plan for spiritual health? Your line of thought is tangled. The stars spangled, got your soul mangled. Your being's angled, forbidding you to be real and feel. You can't find truth in an axe or a drill, in a White House on a hill, or in factories or plants made of steel. Stealing us was the smartest thing you ever did. Too bad you don't teach your truth to your kids. My influence on you is the reflection you see when you look into your menstrual mirror and talk about your culture. Your existence is that of a schizophrenic vulture who thinks has enough life in him to prey on the dead, not knowing that the dead ain't dead, and that he ain't got enough spirituality to know how to pray. Yeah, it's no repentance. You're bound to live an infinite, consecutive, executive life sentence. So while you're busy serving time, I'll be in sync with the moon while you run from the sun. Worship of moons, resurrected like guns. Worship of moons, I am the sun, and I am public enemy.